Well, normally my podcasts come off on a Tuesday, but last Thursday I put on a special episode that predicted the judge's ruling on my petition to replace Stacy Pollinger as Joanne Kemper's guardian. Now, the trial was the following day, July 25th. And sadly, my predictions was spot on. Now, that doesn't make me having a special gift. Evil is easy to predict. Excuse me. As in the past, these podcasts are taken as a given. We do not edit them. So my old age sneaks up on us sometimes, and I have a frog in my throat. But anyway, at the trial, Judge Jennifer Snyder, at least, offered me the opportunity to speak my mind. That's something that I was not given by Commissioner Jill Sasser. She had her mind made up before the trial even started. And I'm sure maybe this judge did too. But I think in hindsight, she probably would not have let me speak my mind. When it all started, the attorney for Stacy Bollinger, Charles Isley, he started bringing up some dog-eared paperwork in a paper folder that he had. And I wish Stacy would pay him more money so he could look a little classier, but at least he had a nice suit on. But anyway, I cut him short. I didn't want him to start spewing his lies to the judge, because it's, to my way of thinking, or in my cases, it's been proven that the courts will take a lie over the truth every time. So I didn't want to give him that advantage of getting his lies out there before I could spread the truth. I felt, as I told the judge, I felt I was the most qualified person to be Joanne Kemper's guardian. I'm the only human on this earth that she trusted, or she trusts. And I'm the only one that loves her. Now, when I was addressing the court, I was doing so extemporaneously. I had no pre-rehearsed speech or any train of thought. I was just winging it all the way through. The judge commented that not everyone is cut out to be a guardian. Although I did not respond directly to that statement, as I didn't know how much leash she was going to offer me. And the direction she was heading let me know that it was not going to have a good ending. And I wanted to be able to stress my point and do so. And I appreciate the fact that she allowed me to speak my mind. So anyway, I started my my rant with a wimp on my right who was at least smart enough to keep his mouth shut. The wimp being Charles Isley, attorney for Guardian Stacy Bollinger. And I'll let the judge know that there was a major effort by Stacy Bollinger and Charles Isley to keep Joanne and I apart. But no court in the world can accomplish that. Oh, the courts can separate us in this life. But when Jesus returns, and he is coming back, we will have and we will spend eternity in heaven together. Stacy Bollinger has done everything possible to keep us from our daily prayers. She stole the cell phones. Now, maybe not her actually stealing it, but she has an agent on the ground that would do her every biting or whatever she wants. And I'm sure that Reese Minor was the one that actually took the phones. But anyway, they also blocked my number from her landline. And at that time, I turned to my right and I asked Attorney Isley, is that against the law for me to use another phone so I can call her? Well, he didn't respond. He was all, I didn't even know he was breathing, you know. He just stood there like a statue, staring straight ahead. But that's persecution. That's violation of a First Amendment. Not allowing an American citizen to have prayer. So I got a little carried away, I know. I slammed my hand on that desk with a bang, and nobody blinked, or at least the judge didn't. And I got to give that lady credit. She was the only one that would look me in the eye. But she was in love with that six-figure salary of hers, and there was no way she was going to rock the boat and lose that. And it's sad because I think she had the makings of being a great woman. But that's just my speculation. But she did comment that I appreciate your sharing your views, but I will not retry this case. Well, I knew that was going to be the outcome as for my Thursday, July 24th podcast. So it's no surprise. But I'm not quitting. As I walked out of that courtroom, Stacy Bollinger turned her head and looked down. She wouldn't look me in the eye. I don't think Charles Isley looks anybody in the eye. Joe Waddell was sitting there, apparently going to be called on a different case, but Joe Waddell was the one that recommended Stacy Bollinger to be the guardian of Joanne Kemper. She worked with Jim Sinescu on this. That's where all the corruption is. I mean, they're all in it together. Somewhere there's a handbook or a playbook on how to exploit the senior citizens. And the same names keep popping up. Now, there's no way that I could even be a caregiver for Joanne because I can't be controlled. I will look out for the best interest of Joanne Kemper. And Stacy Bollinger can't have that. She has to have complete control. As obvious with their attorney, with Reese Minor, and even Carla Mager, who is the daughter of Joanne Kemper. Now, why a daughter would turn against her own mother and just sit there and see her mother being miserable is beyond me. I even mentioned to Judge Jenny that Commissioner Jill Sasser in court, and I'm paraphrasing, but she said, when it comes to the happiness of an elder, they have to look at things in a different light. And I asked Judge Jenny, what age limit is there where happiness is eliminated from an older person? She took it as a rhetorical question, and it was. But I'm not giving up. There's a lot of unanswered questions yet. I know that the state of Washington, they don't get a hoot about the Constitution of the United States. I pointed out several times all the violations. But it comes on deaf ears. I mean, the corruption goes up so high, they don't worry about it. And I trust in Jesus. I believe Jesus knows what's going on. I know he knows what's going on. Not only that, he knows how this is all going to end. And I'm confused right now, but when it becomes finalized, it'll make sense to me. Some things we're not supposed to know. But I feel that, well, there is no other answer. There is no other place for me to go but to Jesus and trust in Him. He will take care of Joanne. There's going to be another trial or another hearing that'll move Joanne to another facility. I believe it's one of these senior apartment complexes that'll drain her assets even further. And they show no mercy. It's all pure greed. It's like vultures coming in on that money. And shame on them. The funny thing about it is, neither Joanne Kemper nor Kenneth Moser, that's me, give a hoot about that money. They can take it all. I let it known that I'd be happy if I could take Joanne Kemper and our dog Billy and leave the state of Washington and go to a place where people respect their elders, they take care of each other, and they are neighbors, not people living next door. It kind of driving or riding back. I have a driver, but I was riding back from the court. It's a 4-hour drive. And for the first time in 4 years, I was inspired to write a song. And right now, I just have the chorus. And as it comes to me, I'll be working on the verses and the melody. But the chorus would go like, measuring 6 feet 4 and more, a total wimp from his head to the floor, works for a woman and she is no nag, but beware of her smile, she's the devil in drag. That's all for now, but I'll keep you in touch. And I pray for these people. Like I said, Joanne and I, we've made our peace with God. But not only these people, but others. Jesus is coming. And his time is getting closer and closer. So, y'all gotta stand up and be counted. You only got 2 choices. You can burn in hell, or you can spend eternity in heaven. That's your choice. Nobody can make it for you. Amen.
Hey, can you come up and be with me?
Joanne, I told you I can't do that.
Well, my mind, I probably forgot.
Joanne,
And why can't you do that?
Reese has that protective order against me, Joanne.
That's right. Shall I like they're robbing me blind.
How's that?
Well, didn't I tell you that my jewelry case is gone?
Yeah, you told me that, but you don't know they took it out of the building.
No, I can't. I'm about ready to break the damn door down.
What's that?
I said I'm about ready to break the door down.
Well, I can't tell you what to do there. It's your house, but so didn't you tell me there's a rental car out in your driveway?
Right.
Maybe.
Why would he take my car if he's got a damn rental car? He can't keep the rental car overnight.
Joanne, maybe Carla got rid of that car that she couldn't have license plates on, and bought another rental car from that has plates on it. I don't know.
I don't either, but I'm really upset about everything.
And I don't know what they're going to do with your car. So.
Why would they take my car like that? Crime and ease, I need my car.
Joanne, they're trying to keep you confused. That's why your jewelry thing is missing. It's not necessarily they stole it. It's just that they want to keep you confused.
Okay.
They're doing everything that they claim is bad for you is what they are doing.
Okay.
So just hang in there. We're supposed to have this reinvestigated.
Okay.
And so I'll talk to you later.
Okay, I'll try to get myself together here.
All right. Just remember, trust in Jesus.
Right. I will.
Okay. We'll talk to you later. And thank you for calling.
Well,
I love you.
I love you so much, and I want to be with you.
I know it, Joanne. We'll make it work.
Okay.
All right. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, this is on Wednesday, and as you could probably tell, it's the 8th, 2023, and another conversation with Joanne, and they're doing everything they can to confuse her. Reese had been driving a car that was illegal. It didn't have license tags on it. They've been driving on a temporary permit for almost 6 years. And the police didn't care. They were told about it. They said, oh, well, can't do nothing about it. It's parked here on private property. Yet it's been on the road. It didn't drop in off the sky to get there. But anyway, I'll report more when I can. Thank you for listening.